Hi everyone, it's Sarah Fleming from Prepare Today Papercrafts. And I'm just checking to make sure it looks like I'm not sideways. So we're gonna go with it. I think I fixed my issue. We'll see. Hello. How are you today? Sorry I'm late today. I'm just not feeling it today. That's why I'm late. I couldn't even get it together. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to make. But I finally figured this one out. We're going to make this cup of cheer, little packaging for some Vias. I have 2 Vias in here, the little Starbucks instant coffee. And we're going to use the new Brusho, which is coming in the Occasions catalog. So that'll be fun. I'm going to change the colors. I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist instead of Bermuda Bay. I know you're surprised that I'm using Lemon Lime Twist. This is going to be my last video, my last live, not my last video, but it's going to be my last live, I think, for the year, because next Monday I'm on the road, and the following Monday is Christmas, and the following Monday is New Year's Day. So I think what I'm going to do is pre-record videos and just have them upload at 1 p.m. on those days, and then you can watch them at your leisure, but they just won't be, they won't be live. So, anyway, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I've made a ton of stuff, and I left it all downstairs, but, so I'm not gonna bother going to get it. Like I told you, I'm not feeling it today. So, I'll put down some grid paper to stamp on. All right, we are going to use the Big Shot today, but first we're going to do, I think we're going to do all of our stamping first, and then we'll bring over the Big Shot. So first things first, we've got to, oh yeah, there it is. We're going to do our Brusho part first. I'm really excited about this. Stampin' Up! Is going to be carrying 5 colors of Brusho that you're going to be able to order them in one package. For $30 US. You're going to get Brilliant Red, this Moss Green, which I didn't think I liked, but then I made a card with it and I really like it. The Gamboge, which is kind of an orange, bright orange, a really nice saturated orange. Prussian Blue, which is really close to our Pacific Point, and Yellow. So, and the yellow and the orange and the Gamboge are very similar, but not quite the same. So, we're going to use the Brilliant Red today. And when you do get these, what everyone seems to recommend is that you poke a hole in the top of the lid with a push pin, and then you just leave the push pin in to stopper the hole. But everyone says don't actually open it because they're tiny little crystals and they'll fly everywhere. So that's what we do. Okay, so I have my archival black because I'm going to be doing a little bit of watercolor with the, the Brusho. I've already forgotten the name. And I'm using the shimmery white paper. I don't know if you can, or the shimmery white cardstock. You probably can't see the shimmer, but it's there. And I have 2 stamp sets today. The first one we're using is Merry Cafe, and this coordinates with the Coffee Cafe set. The Coffee Cafe comes bundled or unbundled, however you want to do it. But you can get the framelits that go with this set, and then the framelits also go with this set. But if you want to get them in a bundle for 10% off, you get the Coffee Cafe stamp set and the framelits. Then this is kind of an add-on for the holiday catalog. I think this one is continuing over past January 2nd, so I was happy to see that because I really like the stamp set. I especially like this Christmas. It's kind of my favorite Christmas this year, and I like the cheer. So we're going to do a cup of cheer on ours, but first we're going to stamp the coffee cup that comes in the Merry Cafe set. We're going to stamp that in archival black. I'm just kind of letting this rest for a second. Oh, good stamping, Sarah. And you want to clean archival black immediately. I think I just sprayed some, but we'll just do some more. You want to clean archival black immediately because It will stain your stamps, and it's going to stain your stamps either way. It doesn't affect the stamping. It's just going to stain them. But if you clean them right away, you get less staining, and then your photopolymer stamps stay see-through. Now, if you use them with if you use the archival black with red rubber, you can always use something like a Stays-On cleaner to get it off of the red rubber, but don't use the Stays-On cleaner on photopolymer stamps, because rumor has it that will eat away at your photopolymer. Okay, so we're going to do a little Brusho coloring here on the shimmery white paper. So I've taken the tack out, and I have a little tiny hole here, and I'm just going to shake some crystals onto my little coffee cup. I'm going to stick the thing back in. I have exactly one push pin that I could find. So all of my others have little holes in them, but they don't have a push pin to close them yet. So I need to go get some push pins. And so I have an Aqua Painter. I'm not squeezing extra water into the tip. It's kind of wet, so I'm just using it to spread the color around and to get some watercolor going. And we'll have kind of a few little layers of this. I don't like to use an excess of water, especially on shimmery white, because an excess of water is going to pill shimmery white. It's not going to really pill. Okay, now I've run out of water, so I do have to get some more on my brush. So I need some more crystals because they've stopped spreading. I'm just going to tap some more on there. Look how they like spread out when it's already wet. The crystals just kind of like do their own thing and decide where they want to go, which I love. I've been playing with the Brusho a lot this weekend. I should have brought my projects up that I made. I made 10 cards over the weekend. So I've been doing a lot, but almost all of it is Occasions catalog stuff. Oh, I will be sending out my Occasions catalogs hopefully by the end of this week, if not early next week. And so if you haven't ordered from me in the last 6 months, okay, I'm going to put a little more crystals on here just to show you kind of the depth of color you're going to get here. I love how saturated the color is with these crystals. So I'm not going to spread it all over on this time, because then you're going to get some kind of like cool, fun watercolor blasts. But I'm pretty happy with that as it looks, and it dries beautifully. So yeah, if you haven't ordered from me in the last 6 months, you can still get a catalog from me. If you order from another demonstrator, please get your catalog from that demonstrator. But if you're looking for a demonstrator, or you think it's likely that you're going to order from me, just I have a form that you can fill out to request a catalog. You can get there via any of my latest blog posts, but I'll also put up a link in the description of this video. Okay, so now we're going to stamp this A Cup of Cheer, and this is 2 separate stamps. You've got A Cup of and Cheer. I also like to do Christmas cheer. So this one is A Cup of Cheer. Oh, I see that there are people on. Could someone just comment and tell me that I'm not sideways? If you would do that, I would appreciate it. Because I look like I'm correctly oriented here, but I didn't start the way I usually do, so I'm a little worried about it. So if someone can just comment and tell me I'm right side up and not sideways. I would hope that you, as my friends, would tell me, but I don't know, maybe you don't care. Okay, so I'm stamping A Cup of Cheer using the archival black, and I'm stamping on vellum. Oh, I forgot to say, if you have ordered from me in the last 6 months, you don't even need to worry about it, because I'm automatically sending you a catalog. And you'll get the Occasions catalog, and you'll get Celebration, the Celebration brochure. The Occasions catalog you buy stuff from, and the Celebration brochure you can only get stuff for free from. So it's free with either a $50 or $100 purchase, depending on what level it is. Okay, so I've got, that's actually stamped. That's the best I've stamped that all day. As you can see, I kept screwing it up. Okay, oh, see, look how pretty that's drying. I love it. You are not sideways. You are not at all. Oh, excellent. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Judy. Nice to see y'all here. Okay, so I know I have some more things to stamp. What are my other things to stamp? Oh yeah, I have to stamp this thing. And then I think that's all that I need to do before I start my die cutting. I was just looking around, I realized I don't see my lemon lime twist paper, but I don't have to stamp anything on that needs die cutting. So, All right, I'm gonna stamp the straw. This straw doesn't come from, it kind of looks like it would come from the Mary Cafe, but this one comes from Coffee Cafe. So I'm just stamping the little candy cane stripes on the straw. Oh, I didn't do that well. Let's try that again. I am not stamping well today. And I'm going to keep it going so you can repeat it and just line it up. Since it's photopolymer, you can see where you're going. I got that almost perfect there. And then we're going to use the die to cut that out. And I think that's all the stamping before cutting that needs to be done. Yes, it is. Okay, so now I'm going to bring over the Big Shot. Oh, Brusho. I've never played with Brusho before. I know it's been around for a while, but I don't have time to play with stuff that's not Stampin' Up. So I haven't, oh wait, this is the wet side. So I haven't played with Brusho before, and so I had a ton of fun playing with it this weekend. Okay. So let's bring over the Big Shot. And everything over here so you can see it. I'm going to cut out my little, I think I can cut multiples at once. Okay, I have the coffee cup. This is from the Coffee Cups framelits that comes in the bundle. You can bundle it or unbundle it, but it comes in the bundle with the, and this is the straw from the Coffee Cups framelits. And I'm just cutting, I'm not cutting the whole thing, I'm just cutting where I've stamped. I have to move that a little. The die wants to move. Yep, that looks good. And what else needs to be cut? Oh yeah, the cup of cheer. Well, we'll do that one next. And there's our plate. Yeah, I just could not get inspired today. I was trying to play with a color challenge. Oh, my straw moved, so I'm going to have to redo it. I was trying to play with a color challenge, but I just was not feeling the colors. Okay, I'm going to stamp this straw again off screen, so I don't have to move everything. And don't tell anyone, but I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to stamp it without scrap paper underneath, or without grid paper. Oh, that probably didn't go well. Actually, it's fine. Okay. So we'll try that again. Get that shimmery paper out. And if I can find the die. Because I touched it, so now I've lost it. Do you see it anywhere on the screen? Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay. So, should have done this at one end. Okay, it looks like it's going to stay this time. I do have my magnetic plate in it, but if it's a skinny die or a tiny die, they like to move around to try to get closer to the individual magnets inside the magnet plate. Okay, now we have a fun candy cane festive straw. And now we can cut this. Oops. Not seeing the die to cut this. Well, I felt organized before I started my video. My die for cutting the little label for the coffee cup is not there. Oh, good. It's a fun day when you get to watch someone look for things. Oh, here it is. It was on the floor. Okay. Yes, I'm using the magnetic plate. Oh, you asked the question, but I guess I was already answering it. I just now saw your question, Judy. Yeah, I'm using the magnetic plate, and it's great, but it has all these tiny magnets in it. And so tiny dies like to head toward a tiny magnet. Okay, so I'm cutting this with the cup of kind of high on the label because I'm going to cut off the bottom part of the label because I don't want that whole big label on there because I don't want it to hide our beautiful color too much. So I'm going to actually snip part of this off. Okay, done with the Big Shot. And now I stuck everything over in the Big Shots spot. Snapped, move it all. Whew. All right. And now I lost my stuff. Okay, there's a cup. Here's a straw. I went ahead, before the video, I went ahead and cut our little frosted whatever. You can do that for whipped cream or whatever. I just wanted something frosted. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. Oh, I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so I've already cut this ahead of time. I used the Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. I've already lost my cup of cheer label that I just cut, so we'll find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So look how lovely this dried. I got something on it running it through the Big Shot. Look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? I don't know what happened here. That something got on it when I took it through the Big Shot. Okay, so we've got our cup of cheer. I'm going to snip off the bottom before I glue that on. And I'm following the curve just because if I don't, that's going to drive me crazy. So I just snipped it off on the curve. So there you go. You can fast fuse this on here or use the liquid glue. I fast fused the first time. I'm going to see how it looks with the liquid glue. And I'm only going to put glue behind the letters. With the liquid glue, it dries clear, so you really, oh no, wait, I'm going to put it around the edges too. Otherwise it's going to pop up and look ugly. But it dries clear, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I did it with fast fuse the first time. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to smooth that out so I don't have any like white glue showing. But it's going to all dry clear anyway. We'll see. Let's see what it looks like. Usually I don't stamp it on vellum, so. Okay, so we have that, and we have this, and we have our little candy cane straw, which we can just snip off. And then we have, and here's what we're making. And okay, so that all is made. Oh yeah, okay, so I have one of these. These are the corrugated elements, the little coffee cup stuff. Yeah, I really like this Mary Cafe, and I haven't used it very much. I've used it a little, but not a whole lot. So these are the corrugated elements from the annual catalog, and I have just this little tag one. I'm going to use that, and then I have one of the ornaments, the little mini ornaments. These come silver. And what I did was I colored it with my dark Stampin' Blends marker. And it comes out, what I love is that, you know, you're coloring on curves. So it comes out kind of spotty. But to me, that makes the ornament look a little vintagey and fun. So I like it. So, I'm almost out of those ornaments. I think I'm going to order some more, even though they're about to retire, just because I really, really like those ornaments. Okay. What I should have done is put glue all over this so that it doesn't glue like that, because it kind of looks, no, it's not coming off. Oh well. You do it better than me. Put glue all over it so that it looks better than mine does. No, I don't know what that is. I keep getting these, so it's a new phone, right? And I keep getting these new, notifications. And I don't know what they're for. And I don't know what they're, I can't figure out why I'm, like, it's the only thing that sounds that way. I think it might be when someone tags me or replies to me on Facebook. I don't know. Okay, so I have a piece of lemon lime twist cardstock, and I've gone to the 2-inch line and then shoved it to the right just a hair, because I want it just a hair skinnier than 2 inches. I have the scallop tag topper punch, and you know, 2 inches fits in there, but it fits so tightly that I always do it just a hair skinnier than that. And so what I like to do is put my paper in, and I like to flip the punch over so I can see exactly where it's punching. so that's going to scallop the end of that and cut your little hole for your tag. So we have that. That's going to be fun. And then we have, I think I like it better with the Bermuda Bay though. And then I have a little snowflake that also comes from Mary Cafe. I'm going to stamp the snowflake all over this tag in Lemon Lime Twist. We're going to snip off part of the tag. But this just adds a little interest. You know what I should have done is embossed. That would have also added some fun texture. That's okay. Oh, y'all, my favorite, well, second favorite. My favorite's the cable knit embossing folder, but my second favorite embossing folder is retiring. The Winter Wonder embossing folder is retiring. I couldn't believe it when I saw it on the retiring list because it's so beautiful. It reminds me of that festive flurry stamp set that we used to have. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will show you. It's this beautiful thing that embosses this giant snowflake. I love it so much, and it's going away. Makes me very sad. But I'm sure they'll come up with something next year that I like just as well. Okay, is that short enough? Trim off like 3/8 more. Okay. Alright, because I'm going to have the cup hanging off the bottom. Kind of go here and here. Yeah, I could turn this, I could mute the sound. I normally mute the sound and turn off notifications or put it on Do Not Disturb when I'm live. But the way it is in my stand, once I've started my video, it's really hard to do it without messing stuff up. Well, here I can mute it. Okay, there we go. I've muted. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. That's cute. So let's glue it all down. I'm gluing this, and then the other things are going to go up on dimensionals. I only put glue on the bottom half. I don't know why. Probably because I was intending to hang it off and then didn't. Let's see how this. Yeah, right there. Okay, so dimensionals. And oh, I want mama dimensionals, not baby dimensionals. Actually, I want both because this, I like to put a big dimensional there and there. Oh, here, let me stick some here too because I got too many. Oh wait, I don't want them on the bottom because we're hanging that off. And I like a baby dimensional right at the top because it fits into that little space. Okay. Oh, my little buttercup got her stitches out. And y'all, her scar is kind of lightning shaped. It's sideways lightning, but it's kind of lightning shaped. I keep asking her. Someone else gave me this idea, one of my friends. I keep begging her to please tell people that Voldemort tried to kill her. And she's like, she absolutely is like, I will never say that. She hasn't read Harry Potter yet. I'm like, just once you've read Harry Potter, you'll get it and you'll want to say it. She's like, well, after I read Harry Potter, then maybe. But she's, I guess she's kind of like Castiel from Supernatural. I do not understand that reference. So she doesn't want anything to do with that reference. Okay. Supernatural, by the way, I don't really recommend that show, but it's my guilty pleasure. I love it. Okay, so I have a cello bag. These are our 2x8 cello bags. They're super cheap. That you get, what, 50 of them, right? Yeah, you get 50 of them for, I don't know, $3 or $4. They're so cheap. I kept holding off on buying them, and then I went and looked at the price, and I went, oh, why don't I have these? Because they're so cheap. Okay, so I have 2 of these Starbucks Instant Vias. Those fit in there pretty nicely. And then I've got the Lemon Lime Twist, 100 or solitary sandwich for kids not getting references. Yes. Solidarity sandwich. Solidarities. That's also from Supernatural, for those of you not in the know. We have a product called Bio Oil that makes scars fade really well. Yeah, I was thinking I would try coconut oil, since like a lot of the scar products seem to have their main ingredient as coconut oil. It's really close to her hairline, so I'm not sure how much work I'm going to put into it not scarring. I mean, we already have to keep sunscreen on it for a full year. Like, she can't go outside without either sunscreen or a Band-Aid. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, because sometimes I'll send them out for like 10 minutes to play, and I don't bother with sunscreen then. Oh, I did that wrong. I need to put the black twine in. So this is the ombre, the 1/4 inch ombre ribbon. Where's my, and then I've got basic black baker's twine. And I'm going to lay a big piece of baker's twine across the knot on there so that I can tie it into the bow. Yeah, so I'll send them out for like 10 minutes to play. And not that I send them out for only 10 minutes, but sometimes they go out and play, and just because we have a few minutes and I'm like, get out of here. And so I don't bother with sunscreen then. But yeah, I have to keep sunscreen on this thing for a full year. Okay, so we're going to slide the tag on here. And there that is. It's cute. I do think I like the Bermuda Bay better. And then we have this, but we need to stamp something to put on that. And then we've got the ornament to put on. The ornament I'm going to put on the other end of it. I'm going to kind of stick that up there. And I'm going to bring it behind. See, it's kind of going in front of the knot. I'm going to bring it behind the knot so it doesn't cover up the knot. Okay, now, got a stamp, and then we can finish it off. And that's all I have for you today. I was going to do a matching card, but like I said, could not get inspired today, and just barely got any project done. So, some weeks are like that. Some days are like that. I created all weekend. I just couldn't really come up with anything today. I think I'm Christmased out at the moment. As you can see, I screwed that up, so I'm going to do that again. Yeah, I'm kind of Scrooging right now, so hopefully I'll get it back when I don't know, I need to watch It's a Wonderful Life, and then I'll get back into it. Because we haven't watched that yet this year. Okay. Just snipping this off. I'm going to stick this on the corrugated element with the baby dimensionals. My fingernails aren't working today. Now I get this dimensional backing off, I'm going to have to get a different dimensional. Every now and then you get one that the backing just is completely stuck on there. There we go. This one's working. Okay. Yeah, put glue all over that when you do it, because that's, I don't like how that came out. Usually if I'm putting something with vellum on something else, I'm just sticking that right to the middle. I want it straight. It doesn't have to be straight, but I want it straight. Okay, and I'm going to slide that on the baker's twine. You haven't been very Christmassy either, Vivian. Yeah, like I've gotten out all the Christmas stuff. I've even unpacked all of it. We have our tree up, but I haven't done any. I've unpacked all the stuff for the mantle, but it's just sitting there by the mantle, and it has been for about a week. And we're just, I don't know. I did have my husband get the laser lights out in the yard this weekend, because we have a 2-story house, and so if we do I'm just going to tie this in a bow. A big festive bow. No, not really big. Or festive since it's black, but whatever. I had him put the laser lights up because we have a 2-story house, so we can't really get to the roof line because the roof line is tall and steep, and like our house inspector wouldn't even go up there when we bought the house. Trying to get this so it doesn't hide. I might have to stick this in front of the bow. No one will go on top of our house. So that's so we do those laser lights that just shine lasers onto your house, and it looks like you've got Christmas lights all over the front of your house. We discovered those last year and we're very excited. And I have like a big swag thing on the door, but yeah, I haven't decorated my piano or wrapped any presents. Of course, I never wrap presents until the last minute. But I actually have presents early, so I was thinking I should put them under the tree early. But, okay. Scissors are sticking to a die. Okay. So, let's see. I think we should trim off some of this. Or we can curl it. Let's see what it looks like curled. I don't think I've tried curling this ribbon. I curl lots of ribbon, but I haven't tried the ombre. It seems like it's curling okay. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Good idea, Sarah. Only thing is when you're curling the ribbon, sometimes it frays the end, so I'll snip off the end, but that one came out okay. Oh, that's kind of fun with the frayed curly, or with the curly ribbon at the edge. Fun. Okay. So there are our 2 little packages. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry I'm not very animated today. I just not feeling it. So Merry Christmas. I will have some videos for you the next couple of weeks, just no live videos. So have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy everything, Merry whatever. And I will see you live in the new year, but I'll be around. So, and I'll be blogging. So thanks for joining me today. Talk to you soon. Bye.